because the cracks extend throughout up until the next room and then the next room.
Okay, and if we say cracks, are we talking, look, that's not really a crack. I see it's more the wood that's coming, but that one there.
Yes. And then there's this.
I saw that. I saw at the stage.
So this is an external wall.
Yeah, that should be that. That's an external.
It looks like the external wall is moving away.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is again the external wall, big crack, small crack at the bottom is the other way around, and in the bathroom, and the bathroom is just next door. So it's cracking completely differently. Yeah, no cracks here, it's just that wall. Over here, no cracks.
So hierdie is beton. 'n blad volgens my. You must be very careful.
Thank you.
En nou kan jy, as jy hier kyk, wat jy nou maar weer? Jan. As jy nou hier kyk, dis wat gebeur het. En ons kan daar afklim. Ek wil hê jy moet dit maar dit sien. So sien jy, as ek vir jou, hy op hierdie hoekies het hy losgebreek. Hierdie is 'n waterdigtingsmembraan. En dan jy, ek wil amper vir jou sê, hierdie boonste gedeelte, het hy van daai hoek af tot op daai hoek. Kyk net vir my hierso, ja.
The slab that I was talking about, it fell on.
Okay, so on top of that, you have those cracks. Okay, and then downstairs there, just about there, they had to replace glass. So it might be that this is settling a little bit and causing that little movement that caused, but that's big cracks, I don't know. Okay, so upstairs is the speaker's office. This is a column, got this type of cracks. And then over there, got a horizontal crack, just there, tiny. But this, so this level, it's got a coffer slab, big coffer slab. And then there, you've got the speaker's office is there, and the chief whip's office is there. Chief whip's office is upstairs, and we've got that crack like diagonal, horizontal, vertical. Between this wall and this wall, you can see there is some strain here as well. Is this a concrete column? I don't know. But there's strain there. And that is hidden. I suspect there's a crack behind that as well. Chief whip crack there. Is this wall being pulled that way, causing that crack? Or is the slab moved in that way? No. This slab might be contracted that way. No. That slab contracted that way. Don't think it's that. Don't think it's that. No. Okay, I'm standing here with Kitu. So this little wall here fell out. There's the parking down there where some of the rubble fell. So let's see if we can understand what the problem is. So you've got this coping, see that coping that was sitting on top of here with a cavity wall there, nothing joining, you know, really the brickwork that was a skin there to that brickwork. So you can see the same detail is there, and you can even see the scoping is under pressure. It wants to tilt this way, and that brickwork wants to push in there because of the weight. Okay, so don't see any brick force there even, because that is now tied with that portion on top. So it does tie it back that way there. But on this, they had the problem of the waterproofing, so they couldn't bolt on top. So this one just had a skin next to it like that, without that portion on top, I believe. And maybe it was, instead of a 110, it was a 230 going up, and that portion just fell off. It might have happened, well, I don't think it happened that way. I think it actually happened this way. So this coping may be rotating, and this whole portion then coming out like that. Okay, so that whole wall here, you can see there the only thing sticking out was this, but that's not enough to hold this. It's about 16 meters, 17 meters, and you can see you've got the same precarious situation over there, which definitely needs to be fixed. That will not be there in 20 years. Okay, so now I'm on top. That was where I said that this is actually being supported by the slab. So that portion of brick is actually built onto the slab and then waterproofed like this. But it seems to me that this was never the case over here. So if I tilt over the side, you can see there, this brickwork was never tied in with this slab. It's just next to it, and even had a cavity down there. So this needs to be fixed on the other side, and we must make sure that there aren't other details like this in the building. Right, there's the dome. Okay, over here, why is the Chief Whip's office and the Speaker's office is cracking? There's a glass panel that cracked on 2 levels. The fact that it's on 2 levels tells us that it wasn't a slab deflection, but rather a column that went down a little bit down. Okay, so it seems to me what might be happening here is you've got 2 columns inside that's going down, pulling. There's a column there, it's not going down. That column, it's not going down, so it's pulling there, and then up there it's actually the slab is doing this on that side and this on that side, and the external wall is pulled down with that settlement. So there's a pulling force on that, not really because it's just its own weight, but it's pulling because of that twisting thing that's happening to that wall. And for that reason you're getting the cracks there in that wall, same thing happening there. And because of this movement in the external wall, it's not going that way, it's not doing this, it's keeping upright. Why? Because you've got the roof that supported that direction. Okay, you can say, yeah, but the roof is going down, but it's not pulling. It seems to me it's keeping that wall is kept at bay, but the walls inside that portion, and that portion is pulling against the external wall, and that's causing the cracks on the external wall, and it's pulling against that external wall, and that's why it's that wide cracks there. What I can think that can cause this. The absence of the joints is another thing. Okay, so you've got the whole concrete structure that was built first, and then the brickwork came afterwards. Now, from experience, we all know now, the engineering and architectural industry, that you need to put in horizontal joints, and you'll see there's a horizontal joint just there, Why? Because the concrete structure shrinks inside, while this brickwork on the outside, it's not shrinking, it's actually slightly expanding when it's clay bricks. These are clay bricks. So with that expansion, you can see there's no joints there, and as a result you've got a pushing up force past the wall, the slab, and also there's no ring beam. Okay, I can see it, that structure, there's no ring beam. You can't clearly see it on this video, but there's no concrete beam at the level of the roof that keeps everything together. So that also exacerbates this problem of this wall pushing up past the concrete structure and now causing that crack. So it's either that or this settlement, or a little bit of both.